back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alyssa, and today we are back with another 6 ways video. You guys love these videos, and I have been dying to make this specific one for months, and I am thrilled to finally be bringing it to you. We are making healthy vegan pasta recipes 6 different ways. So it's essentially cooked pasta that you can turn into 6 amazing flavors and dishes, and you guys are going to love it. I'm also really excited to tell you that today's video is brought to you in partnership with Banza, and if you've never heard of Banza before, be prepared to fall in love. They are a company that turns chickpeas into pasta, as well as other comfort foods like pizza, mac and cheese, and even rice. So every box of pasta or every bowl of pasta that you eat is full of plant-based protein, it's full of fiber, and you would never know that you are eating essentially chickpeas. So it's like a best of both worlds. I have been eating Banza for years. It is my go-to chickpea pasta. I love incorporating it into my meals, especially if I am eating something that is primarily plant-based, because you're getting the protein from the pasta. You don't have to worry about adding in extra protein. So each recipe that you'll find here today is packed with fiber, packed with plant-based protein, and seriously delicious. Again, you would never know that they were made from chickpeas. Their pastas are also gluten-free and vegan, so all of the recipes in this video are gluten-free and vegan, and I just can't wait for you to make them. So if you want to follow along with the instructions for each individual recipes, we do have a blog post that goes along with this video, so I will link that down below for you. And if you want to learn more about Banza or check out their entire product line, highly recommend it. You can go to eatbanza.com or follow them on Instagram at eatbanza. So without further ado, don't forget to subscribe before you go and give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and let's get started into our vegan pasta recipes. First up is our tomato basil pasta. We're going to start by cooking 1 box of Banza penne, and you will cook it according to the package instructions. Just give it a quick stir once you dump it into boiling water. And while it is boiling, we are going to make our quick marinara sauce. So the marinara sauce is just a 28-ounce can of tomato sauce. To that, you will also add some Italian seasoning, some cloves of garlic that have been chopped up, salt, and pepper. Bring it to a simmer and then just simmer it away until the pasta is done cooking. Once the pasta is done cooking, you can drain it and give it a quick rinse. This will help it from being sticky. Then you will return the pasta back to the pot, scoop the garlic out of the tomato sauce, and spoon about a half a cup to maybe 3/4 of a cup of tomato sauce onto the penne. Add in some fresh chopped basil and give it all a stir. Once the pasta is combined, give it a taste, maybe add a bit more sauce, adjust the salt or pepper seasoning, and then serve it up into your bowl. I love topping this with just fresh chopped basil, and then I also do some grated quote-unquote cheese. And the cheese is actually raw cashew that I use a zester, and I just grate it and it looks like grated Parmesan on top. Can't taste it, just makes it look pretty, and I recommend it. The second pasta is our vegan pesto pasta with toasted pine nuts. We are going to start by cooking our Banza gemelli in boiling water. Give it a quick stir and then cook it until your desired firmness or doneness. I like mine al dente. From there, just drain it and give it a rinse, and then we will add in our pesto sauce. I like to use my everyday vegan pesto, which I will link down below. I've shared it on the channel, as well as some freshly grated vegan Parmesan and some toasted pine nuts. Give it a stir, and if it doesn't loosen up quite enough, i.e. you want it a little bit creamier, you can add in a little bit of pasta water. So if you wanted to reserve that for all of your sauces, I always recommend reserving a little bit of pasta water. But if you dumped it already, then you can just add maybe a splash of almond milk or even just a little water in general. And then I finish it off with just a little bit more of vegan parm and a few more toasted pine nuts and some fresh basil. And this is probably one of my favorites. You can't go wrong with a classic vegan pesto. It is so delicious and really simple to make. Number 3 is our vegan version of butter and cheese pasta. We're going to be cooking the Banza elbows for this recipe. And again, just give it a stir and cook it according to the package instructions or to your likeness. And then once you are done cooking it, you will drain it and rinse it so that it doesn't stick together. Add it back into your pot, and to there you will add 2 tablespoons of vegan butter, as well as a 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast, a little bit of almond milk, and some salt and pepper, as well as some garlic powder. And you could leave out the garlic powder if you don't want this to be garlicky. Give that a stir, and this is essentially going to be our quick and easy version of mac and cheese. It's so simple and good. If you find that you want it a little bit creamier, feel free to add in a little bit of extra almond milk. And again, this is one of those recipes that you'll want to taste and adjust seasoning based on your liking. Then you can just serve it up, and I enjoy a big, huge bowl of this because it's so good. I finish it off with some more nutritional yeast and a little bit of black pepper, and that's it. I also am somebody that eats mac and cheese with a spoon. Am I the only one? I think that you should because it's delicious. Our fourth recipe is going to be a creamy sun-dried tomato pasta. We are going to be cooking the bonza shells for this recipe. And again, add them into your boiling water, give them a stir, and cook them to your desired likeness. Once they are almost done, you will add in your spinach, and you're just gonna wait until the spinach melts down or wilts down. Give it a stir, and then you can drain and rinse your pasta. Add your pasta and spinach back into the bowl, and to that we will add some chopped sun-dried tomatoes, as well as some nutritional yeast, some cashew cream, which I have a tutorial for on the channel, which I'll link down below for you, as well as salt and pepper. Give it a stir. And I found that I wanted this a little bit more tomatoey, so you can skip this step if you want, but I would recommend it. I had a little bit of the extra marinara sauce, so I added about a 1/4 cup of marinara sauce. It just adds a little bit of additional flavor, and optional but delicious. So stir in that tomato sauce and then taste it and adjust your salt and pepper levels if you'd like. Serve it up, and for this one I love topping it with just a little bit of spice. It needs that little like zing at the end, and so I did some crushed red peppers on top. And this one is for those of you who love a creamy pasta, which is me, and it also sneaks in spinach, which is a bonus. Our fifth pasta is a quick and easy veggie primavera. We're going to be cooking bonza cavatappi for this recipe. So dump it into your boiling water, give it a stir, and then on a second burner, we are going to heat up a pan and add in some olive oil. To that, you will add in some minced garlic, some chopped zucchini, some bell pepper. Saute that for a good 2 to 3 minutes until they start to soften. And then you will add in your salt, your pepper, give it another quick stir. And to finish it off, we are going to add in our kale. If you didn't want to use kale, you could also use spinach, and you're basically just going to saute this until it is softened. The last step is to add in your cherry tomatoes. You don't want these to be super cooked, so that's why you add them at the very end. And then you can set your veggies aside. Drain and rinse your pasta and add it back into the pot. You will add in your cooked veggies, as well as some sliced up basil, some lemon zest. I also like to add a little bit of lemon juice and some olive oil. Give that a stir, and this is your gorgeous lemon veggie, heavy veggie lover pasta. I also sometimes like to add a little bit of pasta water to this. If you didn't reserve the pasta water, again, it's okay. You can add a little bit of water or even almond milk. And you can also, again, adjust seasoning as needed. So scoop your veggie primavera into your bowl, and then I always just finish this off with a touch more lemon zest and some pepper. It's all it needs. It's so simple, but it's also super fresh and bright and delicious, and I love having a big bowl of chickpea pasta with veggies. Last but not least is our mushroom miso pasta. So we're gonna start with the sauce. It's red miso paste along with tahini and water, and you're just gonna whisk that together until it is smooth. Set your sauce aside so you don't have to worry about it, and then we will move on to the pasta. So for the pasta, we're gonna be cooking bonza rigatoni for this one. Add the rigatoni into the boiling water, give it a stir. Again, cook to your desired doneness. While it's cooking, we're gonna quickly saute our mushrooms in a little bit of olive oil, along with some garlic and some shallots, and then your chopped up mushrooms. And we're basically just sauteing these with salt and pepper until they are softened, which takes about 5 minutes or so. And then set your mushrooms aside, drain and rinse your pasta, add it back into your pot. Add in your mushrooms as well as some chopped herbs. I did parsley, sage, and thyme. Finish it off with your miso tahini sauce. Give everything a stir. Again, taste and adjust seasoning if you needed, and serve it up. This is a really unique pasta flavor, but it is so good. I finish it off with a little bit of black pepper. It is by far my favorite on this list. It's, again, unique, but you must try it because it is so, so good. And there you have it, my friends. That is how to make healthy vegan pasta 6 different ways. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I would love to know which flavor or type, I guess you could say, you are most excited to try first. So drop that down in the comments. And if there are any other pasta additions that you like to do at home, let me know in the comments as well, because Matt and I eat pasta all the time, always Banza, and we always are looking for new things to add. So let me know some of your favorite pasta additions. I also, of course, want to thank Banza for joining us in today's video. You can learn more about all of their products at eatbanza.com. I also highly recommend that you check them out on Instagram at eatbanza, because they share amazing recipes and it's just like pasta and pizza heaven on their feed. So definitely check it out. I also want to remind you that this pasta is made from chickpeas, so it is a perfect alternative to swap into your lifestyle, especially if you are trying to eat more plants and more plant-based protein in your diet. This is a perfect addition. You would never know that it is gluten-free, vegan, and chickpea based, but you are getting all of that amazing plant-based protein and fiber from the chickpeas. So it's a win-win. I highly recommend it. You can't go wrong with any of the shapes. Banza also makes spaghetti, so if you are a spaghetti person and not necessarily the shapes that I shared in today's video, they have that as well. They also make a pizza crust, which I eat all the time now. They make mac and cheese. They have a vegan version of mac and cheese, and they also carry a chickpea rice. So there is tons of products to choose from, and I just love them so much. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Banza, for joining us. If you have any questions, you can drop those in the comments. Don't forget to check out the blog post as well. I'll drop that link down below. It has all of the measurements and ingredients and everything that you need to make all of these recipes. And if you are new around here, I would love for you to subscribe. It's super easy. Just tap the red button that is right below this video. And if you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. This year, I am planning to do a 6 ways video every single month, so get ready for that. I am thrilled and psyched about the next one. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!